Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to complete step 1, method 1 of the end of year performance level evaluation that you should be posting in Aware. In this method we'll be getting a fillable PDF in order to document the skills that the student has mastered. All of the information I'm showing you can be found on the end of year performance level page. To get there, you go to our district web page, then departments. It's linked on our Aware page. Up at the top, end of year performance level webpage. In order to get the fillable PDF, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page. I'm going to choose the appropriate subject and grade level. So if I'm a 4th grade math teacher or a 5th grade math teacher, I would click on the correct one. I'm going to download 5th grade reading. Now, right now I could write on this form, but it will not actually save it. And in order to upload this document into Aware, I need to save it. So I need to go up to the top right corner to the download button. I want to save it in a location that I'm going to be able to find later. Click Save. At this point, you have a couple of different options. You can come down to the actual file that opens up at the lower left-hand corner. Do not just click on it, otherwise it'll open up another window within Chrome or Internet Explorer, and that won't allow you to save it. Click on this arrow. You can click Show in Folder. You can always click open with the system viewer if you have that, but if you click show in folder, it'll open it up the folder where you saved it, and then double clicking will open it up in Adobe Reader. You want to make sure that you're in Adobe and not in an actual website, so you should not see a web address up at the top. To fill this out, you type in the student's name, then you type in your campus. And then what you should do is you should go through, starting at the did not meet grade level, and check off all of the skills that the student has demonstrated mastery. If you don't click one of the skills, then that means that they have not demonstrated mastery. So you go through and click all of them. If this is a student that has mastered or come near to mastering all skills in the grade level, you can click this select all box to be able to complete the sheet faster, but just make sure that you go back and deselect any skills that they have not demonstrated mastery. After that, you use the preponderance of evidence to decide what is their overall performance level. So you have to click one of these boxes. So once I do that, then I can save this student's performance level evaluation form. So I'm going to click on File, Save As, choose your folder, and then you want to give it a name that goes with the student who you filled it out for. And then I'm going to press Save. You need to do that for all of your students. Once I've saved the file for a particular student, I'm going to go into Eduphoria Aware, and then you need to go down to the Student tab, just down here on the bottom left. And then you can search for a particular student. You can either search for their name, and then that name will come up. You can search for all my students, and a list of all your students will come up. You can, if you're a teacher with a monitor list, you can click on the words monitor list, and that will open up all students on that monitor list. But once you find this student name, you click on their name to open up their profile page. It's going to open up on the General tab, but you want to go over to Forms, and then you want to attach a document. You need to choose the file to upload. So that's why it's important that you know exactly where that file is. Find the file. It's also why it's important that you have that file named with the student's name so that you can make sure you upload the correct one to each individual student profile. Click Open. And then I would suggest giving it a title. For example, end of year performance level, the grade level, and then the subject. And then I would also suggest that you type in the overall performance level in the description box, because then you'll be able to see it easily on the profile page. Once you've done those two things, click Upload. and then you'll see your new item right here. And that's why I suggested that you give it the name, end of year performance, and then the grade level and the subject, and then there's the overall level so that it's easy to see. Once you've completed this step in the process, which can be done by any teacher, special ed case manager, or any teacher with the student on a monitor list or instructional coaches. Once this step in the process has been completed, only the teacher of record can do the next step, which is to enter their scores in Aware on the test available link.